Welcome back to Disaster Warning. Stay informed, prepared, and safe with us as we help you navigate the unpredictable forces of nature. In just a few short minutes, an unprecedented flash flood came like a daytime nightmare, submerging the entire town of Mokwa. It had started raining the night before, but no one expected the water to rise so quickly the next morning. According to the people, in less than 10 minutes, the water from the Kaduna River poured in like a ferocious dragon, destroying houses, vehicles, markets, schools, and everything it passed through. No one had time to carry their belongings or even inform their relatives. The scene of panic, screams, and the roar of the water blended together into a sorrowful song in the heart of Mother Earth. The floodwaters have taken away not only homes but also memories, heritage, and hope for thousands. According to local authorities, at least 3,000 residents were left homeless overnight. Once bustling streets have been turned into muddy rivers. Major transport links the lifeblood of Mokwa to the surrounding areas have been washed away. Public facilities such as health clinics, schools, and post offices are no longer functional. In particular, clean water sources have been severely contaminated, increasing the risk of disease outbreaks. Initially, local authorities confirmed only 21 dead, a figure that shocked the nation. But less than 24 hours later, the Niger State Emergency Management Agency announced that the death toll had risen to at least 151, with many still missing. Rescue teams said they were still digging through mud and debris with their bare hands, unable to get machinery into the deep water. Many bodies were found in a state of disrepair, trapped between logs, corrugated iron roofs, and mud, making identification extremely difficult. I saw the water carrying my mother and my children away right in front of my eyes. Survivor Hassan Abdullahi recounted through tears. I screamed. I tried to grab my mother's hand, but the water was too strong. Hassan's story is one of hundreds of parallel tragedies. Each family has a loss. People no longer call each other by name, but by the loss. He lost his wife and 3 children. She only had one surviving child. That old lady buried her grandchild this morning. More than just a natural disaster, Mokwa is now facing a humanitarian disaster. Hundreds of children are missing, some believed to have been swept downstream into the Kaduna River. Others may be trapped in the rubble. Those who survive are drinking from flooded pools and have not eaten for hours. The Red Cross has warned that without immediate medical intervention, an outbreak of diarrhea, dermatitis, and malaria could break out within days. The sight of tiny bodies covered with banana leaves and left on the side of the road brings tears to the eyes of onlookers. Faced with mounting public pressure and the severity of the situation, President Bola Tinubu addressed the nation live on national television at 11 p.m. Friday. He declared a state of national emergency, mobilizing the military, police, and rescue agencies to Mokwa. No Nigerian will be left behind in this time of grief, he stressed. Relief convoys carrying medicine, food, and tents are being urgently coordinated, but many roads remain cut off, making it difficult to reach the flood-hit areas. From civil servants to farmers, from teachers to fishermen, all now share the same fate. No home, no assets, no future. Mohamed Tenko, an administrative worker, pointed to the empty lot where his house used to be and whispered, "There were 15 of us in my family. Now I'm the only one left." Many sleep at bus stops, on the roofs of remaining houses, or under bridges. The most heartbreaking story is that of Sabior Bella, a 50-year-old potato seller, who said she had only her underwear with her when she fled the floods. "I don't even remember where my house is, it's all mud." This is not the first time Nigeria has been devastated by floods, and it certainly won't be the last. Every year, the northern provinces of Kebbi, Niger, and Kano experience severe flooding, but the damage has been increasing. Climate change, climate experts say, has upended traditional weather patterns. Rainy seasons come late but come more frequently, and excess rainfall overwhelms drainage systems. Nigeria and many other African countries are paying the price for emissions they didn't produce. Mohamed Ado, director of PowerShift Africa, delivered a powerful message. The disaster in Mokwa is not an isolated event. It is a direct consequence of global climate injustice. Rich countries with centuries of burning coal and oil have created this situation, but poor people in Africa are paying the price. He called on developed countries to urgently transfer finance, technology, and support for climate adaptation, lest areas like Mokwa become dead zones in the near future. Amid the ashes and tears, there are small but hopeful stories. the woman who shared her last piece of bread with her neighbor, the young soldier who volunteered to go into the cold water to search for bodies, the 7-year-old who carried his younger brother on his back for 3 hours to escape the flood. Community spirit, solidarity, and kindness are what remains the only things that cannot be washed away. But Mokwa and thousands of people here need more. They need quick, practical, and long-term help to rise from the rubble and continue to write their stories. Thank you for taking the time to watch this entire video. In the midst of the endless news that passes by every day, stopping to listen and understand the pain of the people in Mokwa is an act of humanity, of compassion. If you find this story important, please share it so that the forgotten voices can be heard, so that the pain is not ignored, and so that change can begin even if it is just a look. Once again, we thank you not just for watching but for feeling. See you in the next newsletter where we continue to tell real stories from real people with all sincerity.